Alright, we are now ready to pitch correct these vocals. So in the last video we transferred the lead verse track that I have highlighted right here. We transferred that into the Melodyne plugin. We went through and we cut out the breaths and cut out notes that seemed to be analyzed wrong by Melodyne. So just wanted to knock out that editing before I actually correct the pitch. So now, in Melodyne here, I'm going to go to the bottom right and I'm going to expand this plugin window a little bit just so we can actually see the correct pitch macro so that we can hit that. Before I hit it though, I'm going to select all the notes that's in Melodyne right now, and then we'll hit that correct pitch macro. And I'm going to go ahead and just pull the pitch center all the way to 100%, and I'm going to go ahead and do the pitch drift to 100% as well. Now, even though both are at 100%, Melodyne still sounds pretty natural even when you do that. It's not until you really start digging in with that pitch modulation control that it starts really sounding robotic most of the time. So 100% pitch center, 100% pitch drift. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And that's basically it. But before I just say, cool, I'm done, I want to make sure I listen to it. So I got the verse lead soloed. I'm also going to solo out the music track so I can hear the vocal with the music.
Growing up, I was a black sheep. No one could understand me. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Mama begging God to save me.
I'll just turn the vocal up a little bit. Let me listen again.
Growing up, I was a black sheep. Thought no one could understand me. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Mama begging God to save me, but I knew I had a purpose. I knew the struggle would be worth it. I'm just a young dream chaser, gonna be a young trailblazer.
Okay, so I know the song is in C minor. Hopefully you know what that means. You know enough about music theory and scales where you know what notes are in the C minor scale. So we've got some stuff landing on A, which is not in the C minor scale, but as I'm listening, it seems like it's mostly the breaths that are falling on that A, and this little guy here, which is really just if you look at the pitch, vertical pitch line, it's actually just sliding up through the note real quick, getting up to that E flat up there. So all this stuff that's on A, none of that really stuck out to me. There was really only one note that kind of sounded like maybe it needed to get pulled up, and I think that was this D flat, although that does kind of look like a breath. Let me listen again.
Growing up, I was a black sheep. Thought no one could understand me. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Mama begging God to save me, but I knew I had a purpose.
Yeah.
Growing up, I was a black sheep. Thought no one could understand me. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Mama begging God to save me, but I knew I...
Yeah, it is just a slide up to that E flat. That one's not really a problem, but we've got another little note out of key right here. We got a B. All right. So here's the question. Should that, since B is not in the scale for C minor, should that be a C or be a B flat? Right? Which way should it go, sharp or flat? So first thing I'm going to do is, one cool thing about Melodyne is if you go to the edit menu now, since I have this note selected, I can actually just go to the edit menu and you can reset individual edits. So I'm going to reset all pitch changes that I've done to that note, because I haven't done any formant or amplitude changes or time changes, just pitch. So reset all pitch changes, and now that one note is back right where it was before we pitch corrected anything. The rest of the track is still in tune, but that one has been pulled back to its original pitch. And it is right on the B, but again, it's not in key, so it's probably supposed to be a B flat. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to pitch correct that one note again. And I'll pull it down to the B flat. And let's listen to that.
Stand me. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Stand me. People looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yep.
Mama
I think the B flat is right. That sounds good. Now here it looks like we got a little dip. Maybe we need to do something there. All right. Recorrect those. And that should probably come up to the B flat as well.
Stand me. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Mama begging God to save me, but I knew I had a purpose. I knew the struggle would be worth it. I'm just a young dream chaser, gonna be a young trailblazer.
Yep, we got another one here. Going down to a D flat. Probably should be a C. Let's check that.
I'm just a young dream chaser, gonna be a young trailblazer. I'm just a young dream chaser, gonna be a young trailblazer.
Yep, that sounded good to me. So I think this lead is pretty much good to go. So there you have it. There's how to pitch correct a vocal track when you're using Melodyne as a plugin. Now in this verse, we've got 4 more tracks that we got to do. We've got these background parts that are just kind of in and out doing certain emphasis words. And then a big harmony right here on the last line of the verse. So we need to pitch correct those as well. So that's what we're going to do in the next video. We're going to open up a few more instances of Melodyne and look at how we can pitch correct multiple tracks kind of simultaneously with it. So I'll see you in the next video.